Ah, shiznit. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Checking myself on my end. Yeah, you guys got me loud and clear. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute or two, let everybody file in, so nobody has to catch the replay, unless they absolutely positively have to. But, real quick, Fat Callum, Alex Dar, Ed Ritter, Mark Caliber, Lucius West, DOA. What is going on, people? Ugh. Brandon Ace, what's good? Figuring a lot of people will be out shopping right now. I was going to go to the store last night, even though it was Thanksgiving. And I said, forget it. Thanksgiving, I ain't going nowhere. Had to grab something real quick. Figured I'd wait till the day. Me and the kids walked with the wife halfway to her job, headed over to where we were going, and I was like, oh God, it's freaking Black Friday. It was a disaster everywhere. I regretted that decision. Could not move for nothing. Went into Dollar Tree. Went into Dollar Tree to grab something real quick for a lousy buck. And normally, which takes less than 3 minutes to get in and out, took me almost freaking 20 minutes. I'm like, it's Dollar Tree, people. Everything's always $1. There's no sales here. What are you doing? So, that was that. How's it going, Rue? I want to make this mention to anyone and everyone who's here now or might be listening that's not part of the roster. If you would like to ever be a part of this roster that we use here on SLS Gaming Network, all you need to do is upload your character to the community creations, use SLS and SWF as hashtags so we can find you. We'll get you added to the roster. You need to include both because there's a big community out here on the community creations, as you see I'm on now. And if you use SLS and someone else uses SLS, I don't know if you using SLS, that person means they want to be a part of this roster. So please include SWF as well, so I know you want to be a part of the roster, so I can make sure I can get you. And it's real simple. So no harm, no foul as far as that goes. And as always, pound that thumbs up if you enjoy what you're seeing. Share the feed. Get everybody and everyone here. So now that all being said, I just want to take a moment right now to send the love out to the entire roster because we have grown leaps and bounds. This roster is so deep right now, it's not even funny, to where I had no choice to make some of the decisions that I've made. Case in point, why we are doing this press conference here today. I don't like doing a 7-match show. This is one of the many reasons why I always used exhibition mode. Like, I don't like to go here and hit this and hit continue. What's going on, Ace Logo? Ace Logo, all you gotta do is ask me any question you want, brother. I can do my best to answer them here. I can help you out the best that I can. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm not the biggest fan of going here where you see in universe mode and saying start tonight's show. I always liked going right here, hit and play, finding what we wanted, doing a match in exhibition mode for one of many reasons. The biggest one being I wasn't limited to the amount of matches I could put on. In universe mode, they limit you to 7 and 7 only. But I love a lot of the things that come with universe mode. And you guys in the community wanted universe mode, so I gave you universe mode. What's going on, Daniel Dino? So, for that being stated, I'm okay with using the universe mode. But what it does is the negative is it buries the roster. I don't want nobody in the roster to be buried. I want everybody to have an opportunity to grow. Um, I've admitted more than once that I have a habit of burying the women's division myself. Um, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So I figured, okay, we've got to come to some decisions here. We've got to make sure that this roster grows, this community grows, because this channel is bigger than it's ever been. We have more people here on a regular basis than we ever had. The outpouring of showing of affection and love and support is just been more than I could ever want. When it comes to this, um, I know in life, I'm normally like the guy people gravitate to because I'm a nut and I have fun. I carry on. People just love me. I know that, but I didn't know I could get that across when it comes to this type of thing. I don't have the camera for you guys to see my ugly mug. Um, all you do is get the enthusiasm from the voice when I do what I do. So I'm trying my best to give you guys what you want, and for all of you who are part of the Skype channel and give me feedback on a regular basis, I appreciate it, and I'm so grateful for you guys. Um, so that being said, it was time to make a decision as far as this. I do. Yeah, it's a. I'm real quick. I'm gonna answer Ace Logo's question. Um, how often do you have matches? Do you use calls? Rules? We set everybody up maxed. You create your character the way you want, his height, his weight, his ring attire, whatever you want to do, and then we max everything all the way across. So if your max wrestler speed would be 70, we put it all the way to 70. If your strength is going to be 100, we take it all the way to 100. So you max out every single attribute 100 across the board or whatnot. Like I can do this, and I can show you what I'm saying. Um, Custom wrestlers. These are all the custom wrestlers in our company. You'll see everybody's ranked 100 overall. It's all custom wrestlers only. Um, Except for the jobbers, of course. We have jobbers in our company to make some realism to the company. As far as the rules, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you'll see sportsloungestudios.proboards.com. If you go there, we keep track of every single wrestler's record, which then in turn turns into rankings. So where we determine the rankings, we do storylines, we do basically if you see it on TV, we try our best to do it here. So where when you tune into this, it's not just matches for the sake of having matches. It's watching an actual wrestling show like you would see on television. We try our best to match that. We're not the best at it. We're not the greatest at it. But as long as the community's having fun with it, we're having a good time. Or whatnot. This channel from day one has been about fun and excitement. We've had our share of drama come this way, but we always go against the grain. We don't throw the salt, which we're no longer doing that. We made that perfectly clear during an Extra Life campaign that throw the olive branches in every direction and quit the shit and let's have some fun. And that's what we chose to do. This community is what it is there, Ace, because of the people we have. A lot of, I couldn't ask for a better community. I've done wrestling things for years, from E-Feds to this, to play-by-mails. This is the best group of guys I've ever been around, and ladies. So, again, though, anyone's interested, SLS, SWF as hashtags on your character so I can grab you. That's all you got to do, and I'll be able to get you locked and loaded and get you on the show. Alright, so that being said, I need to do this. I am going to this arena here. I am going to hit edit. And this is going to be the first announcement, if you will, of many. I shouldn't really say many, but a few. And just to touch on the ranking points, I do the rankings thing, so I can't pick and choose who faces who. I don't want no biasness involved. I want it to be purely, solely based on your character's performance in the ring and the points you earn. You know, because some channels, they're just so biased. They always have themselves, their friends, their whoever in matches that they don't deserve to be in, and that just drives me crazy. All right. If you see this, ladies and gentlemen, Supreme Wrestling Federation, things are pink. And this is why this is pink. I do not want to bury the ladies no longer. Therefore, the ladies will no longer be a part of the normal weekly show. They are getting their own show for the ladies only. I will be having a ladies only show every single week as often as possible. Let's put it that way instead of saying every week, because it always depends on my time and what have you. I do like that new banner. But with that being said, we're going to do a women's only show. Right now, our roster is 8 or 9 deep. I was talking to Ashley. I got to talk to Ashley Jenkins to see if she wants to have her character on the show or not. But it's simple, it's basic, but that's what I wanted to go for. Don't need to be too flashy. This all doesn't need to be that flashy because the ladies in this company, they do their business right here. That's where the flash happens, in that ring. You know, so that being said, if we can give Ashley Jenkins wants to be a part of the show, Princess Ash, and then what we'll have is we'll have 9 women on the roster. So if you guys know anyone who's not a part of this company and they have a female character, tell them, hey, they're trying to grow their women's roster. I'm trying to have the women's roster be no more than like 16 deep, if we even get to. Only if we get to 16. You know, I want to get there, but I don't want to get over 16. We're gonna do probably 5 matches a show. We grow, and even now we really can't do 5 because we only have 8. So I'm probably only be able to do a 3-match show, which is kind of horrible to say, but the situation is what it is. So each week now, I'm going to add this to the universe, a woman's show. It will be added to the universe. I'm not sure what day it's going to be, but we're going to get it there. Now, you guys already know we have a house show. The house show may no longer happen as a result of this right here. And then you guys tell me what you think of this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is SWF Uprising. I've been working on these things all week. Now, the reason I'm doing SWF Uprising is real simple. The roster's big. The roster is huge. We don't have room for everybody. I'm not going to refer to Uprising as a version of NXT. And I'm going to probably edit that stage a little bit. I don't know. I just threw this kind of together up top. But Uprising is going to be a version of NXT / SmackDown. Now, who's going to be a part of Uprising? That means we're going to split the roster, so to speak. The roster will be kind of split, so to speak. And that's why I said it's going to be it's going to be a thin line as to what exactly Uprising is. And that's another reason, backed out of it like an idiot. Go back in there. But the main reason why I'm doing this press conference is because I want to go to you people, you the community, you members, and say, what do you all think? Do we do a straight quote-unquote NXT? Or do we do a Raw / SmackDown type of thing? I want to know what you guys think. You know, I mean, that would be just SWF, and the name of the show would be Uprising, and the main roster's one would be Supreme TV, because that's really what I was calling it. I'm not the biggest fan of Supreme TV, but I want the discussion to be long and hard. Let me know what you guys think. Use Skype. Use this right now. Leave comments on the video. Wherever you want to do it, I want to know what everyone thinks, and I'm pretty much going to go with majority rules. Majority rules on who wants what and who wants to do what. And this is just merely so more people can get involved on the shows. And that's the way I want to do it, y'all, because I want more people to have the ability to be on a show each and every single week. You know, and that's just how I want to do it. I want more people to have something to discuss. And with this, I can do 5, 6, 7 shows, regardless. Go through everybody's guys. What do you mean, Bear? You mean go back and show everybody's character? I mean, I can do that. You know, and as you guys know, we have the house show. And then I did edit the main. Oh, you'll be the minority on that one, Callum. I love that because we can do the run-ins and things like that. That's why I'm all for it. But I slightly edited this arena. Very slightly. It's like not even worth showing, but I did. I appreciate it, Bear. Simple. But yeah, nothing extravagant. But it's there. So I call it the bombshell arena. I've always referred to the ladies on my rosters as bombshells. I don't like the word diva. And then they call them knockouts. I mean, when I heard the term knockout in TNA, I was always thinking like a boxing or something. So to me, they're bombshells. So that's what I did. I was actually changed the walls on this. The WWF logos are now gone. I fixed this arena. Thank God. Yeah, I mean, this is the house show arena. But like I said, I don't know if we're going to be needing the house show arena any longer. If we're going to do 2 shows. So we're going to do the bombshells. We're going to have the bombshell champion. You know, which we're just going to call it the women's division. But it's called the bombshell, you know. I don't want to just give them a stupid nickname. I mean, that's just kind of dumb. Or whatever. And I guess you guys already know their belt. And that's another thing. If I do a Raw SmackDown type of thing, I'm going to have to create more titles for the other show. Or as opposed to ones. Yeah, there's your women's title for the SWF. So that's the title the women's will be fighting for over on their own show. I'm not sure what to call it yet. I've not actually got him on the roster yet, Bear. That would be the only answer I can give you on that one. But, with a women's only roster and a women's only show, if a roster grows, the women could have tag champions and the women's could have a secondary title. With an 8-women's roster, 9-women's roster, you're looking at the only belt they're going to have unless we grow. Yes, she is, Brandon. She indeed is. Mary Jane is the champion and Amber will be the contender. I need to debate what I'm going to call the first pay-per-view. I'm working on that. Let me see. I gotta go into universe mode here. I gotta go and create pretty much. How was I gonna say this? Yeah, I want to do a pay-per-view. So I just did the house show here. That's probably where the women's show will go. Not that it matters which day of the week they are. And then I'll add the second show somewhere in here. But we got 57 on the roster, as you can say. As you can see, holy smokes, game talk right. But, that all being stated, if you guys have any questions whatsoever about the woman's show, comments, like I said, I'm all ears on y'all's opinion. I've already been seeing some. Should we do NXT? Should we do a Raw SmackDown thing? Because if we do a Raw SmackDown thing, we're going to have to split the roster. And that keeps everybody even. That keeps everybody equal. And I'm okay with both of them. Either way, I'm absolutely cool with it. Because whatever one's going to give the most fun to you guys is what I'm all about. Now, if we split the roster, that's going to cause for a live draft, if you will. That's what it's going to cause. You know, and then here's the thing. If we do an NXT, I just want to make sure you guys understand this one. If we do an NXT, we have to think long and hard how we determine who goes to an NXT style show and why they're there and how they would move up. If we do a Raw and SmackDown, then you know everybody's on fair ground, uh, and things of that nature. So please take that into consideration. Please take that into consideration. Um, Now, if we end up doing a, you see, Ed, hell yeah, let's do a draft. If we do a quote unquote draft, it's going to have to be strongly figured out who's going to go to which show, quote unquote, via a draft. Is it going to be a legit draft where this person picks that character, this person picks that character, whatever the case may be? But here's the thing, I don't know who would do the other draft, and here's why. Y'all know I work hand in hand with Ed Ritter. But Ed stepped back from the SWF as a staff member and created wrestlers. He did not want to be a part of the staff. You know what I mean? He wanted to be a part of the roster, not the staff, so he can enjoy wrestling again. So it'd be kind of unfair for me to let him draft unless you, the community, say, hell nah, let Ed draft. But that's where you guys, again, get to speak on that situation. I'm also going to say this. I'm not separating tag teams. I'm not going to separate stables. I'm not doing any of that. I won't do any of that and can't do any of that. So, like, for example, Brandon Ace is in here, and he has his stable, Baltimore's Finest. There's 4 members of that group. Brandon Ace, Marcus Johnson, Amber Young, and Warren Benjamin. So if you were to draft any of those 4, you would get the whole crew. But in doing so, what you do is you open up the ability then to the other person that's drafting to draft over and over and over and over again, so to speak. So let's just say I was drafting with Ed Ritter and I took Brandon Ace. Ed's going to get to pick a character in place of Brandon Ace to make it 1-1, but I ended up getting 3 other characters, so he gets to pick 4 straight times, if you will. Unless he picked already, and then I picked Brandon Ace, and I get the 3 others, then he gets to pick the next 3. I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, but that's how it's going to work with stables. As far as tag teams go, tag teams are going to then be separated. Right now, I think we have 8 tag teams, so 4 would go to each show. That's a drawback on tag teams getting separated because we only have 8. But what it does is it opens up the ability to create more tag teams on other shows. So, you know, that could be fun. It also opens up the door for having new rivalries. What's going on, Shift Day? Appreciated our conversation the other day, my brother. It was quite fun, especially when you went in and out of character. It cracked me up. What's going on, Michael Gaming Channel? You know, things of that nature. And if we do a draft, I got to start getting into time and finding belts, making belts, creating belts, dealing with belts, all that stuff. Because I'd want to do this sooner than later because, quite frankly, I wanted to do a show today. I wanted to be online live today doing a show. Wanted to have some SWF action come your way. I'm bringing you some SWF action tomorrow, too, as well, regardless of what goes down today. Because, quite frankly, if we're going to split the roster and Ed's not busy, we might do a draft today to get it done. Because I want to be able to do things tomorrow for sure. And if we're going to split the roster, I can't do that. I don't want to do, we'll do one more show before we split the roster. No, I'm not about that. I just want to have some fun with it. So, again, use Skype, message me, talk here, wherever it is you want to go, and we're going to make that decision. Again, NXT type version is your other option. You guys pretty much know how NXT is going to work. And I'll tell you now, what I'll do is I'll end up doing whatever our first pay-per-view is going to be. I was going to do a pay-per-view here next week, but I said, nah. We still need to build this company a little bit more. So the first pay-per-view could be next week, beginning of December. Might be in the middle or the end of December. But either way, it should be next month. Before the end of next month ends at the latest. So that being said, the depending how big the roster is, I would say at least the last 10 guys in the rankings would be automatically sent to Uprising. If we made Uprising, you know what I mean? That'd be that. So that's how that's going to work. It's the only way to do it. But like I said, it's you guys' call. Right now I'm seeing a lot more love for the Raw SmackDown idea. Fact can't type on SLS YouTube. I don't know why that is. Now see, I have no idea who Ekip is, so I would do this. Now as you all see, he does not have the ones I want. What's up, Damon Wrestling World? Hey, appreciate it, brother. When I get the alert, I'll send it right back to you. Because I love how my YouTube be slow with those alert pings. They used to hit me up right away. And now lately I haven't been getting them right away. So, I'm checking it right now, in fact. Now if you go here, this is before I asked for it. You know, they just put DSLS, of course. Because that was all I was asking for then. The Lamb? What in the world is that? I should also do this. There's Fat Bert. Freaking Fat Bert. I just gotta say to you, Barry, what kind of name is Fat Bert? Alright, Ace, that sounds good, brother. That's awesome. So I don't even know if any of these people want to be a part of this or not, because like I said, most of the people have been using the SLS one. It's not SWF. Forgot to download underscore. There you go. A lot of people are taking advantage of that. Special, man. I know Ed Ritter took advantage of it, if I'm not mistaken. I've gotta be grateful to make it thankful. Come on, YouTube. Yes, I did, Bear. I got him. I grabbed underscore as well, so I forgot to grab underscore. It's a good thing I did this. I'm not sure who Kim Hayes is there, Blade Charge. This is a badass character right here. I just had to show you guys Puma. Cool as hell, that guy. What's going on, Powerhouse? I'll check out these Mudas. This is a tag team. You guys will know the guy. Right here, Misfit. Our current world champion of the SWF. So, nonetheless, I have to ask you guys this. We got SWF. If we do the split, it's going to be Uprising, and then the main show would need a name. It would need a name. I'd have to come up with something, because I really technically don't have a name for it. Unless we just call it SWF Supreme. But that sounds like it's better than Uprising. So, that's the problem with the split. And that's not a big problem. That's just a simple thing I can figure out. So, you know, I'm getting hit up here and I'm getting hit up online. I love it. You guys are all about it. It's awesome. But if you guys are okay with who is Iron S, I have no idea. Let's take a look. Go Bears Go 2014. The Allied Powers, AJ Styles, American Alpha. Okay. But like I said, if you guys are good with calling it SWF Supreme and SWF Uprising, then we're good. If you'd like to have something a little bit different, I'm okay with that too. I'm double checking all my SWF material, see if I actually have something that says something on it. I don't think I do. And we'll end up having to do pay-per-views. I'm letting you know this now. We'll do pay-per-views. Um, it'll probably end up being joint pay-per-views unless I do two separate ones. Yeah. Forgot to download D-Train. Thank you for saying that, Callum. Jeez. Forgot to download him. Holy hell. Good lord, I'm way behind. Y'all are saving my ass right now. Appreciate that, love. Alright, so I'm going to ask y'all to save all your typing and comments right now for a moment. And I want to say this. If you love the idea of a split roster, Raw and SmackDown, simply type the number 1. If you like the idea of an NXT, please type the number 2. And I'm going to see what kind of vote we get. There's 20 of you in there. One might be me. But again, honest opinion. The insane one's in the house. That's 5 to 1. 6 to 1. Holy hell. 7 to 1. Holy smokes. 8 to 1. I didn't graduate. Hate this song in my ear. I know I didn't graduate. I need to turn this music off when I'm on here. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. We're gonna do a Raw SmackDown thing. No, it's unprecedented how many of you are picking one. Oh my. So there it is. And to save me the hassle, I'm just gonna call it SWF Supreme. So it's gonna be Supreme Wrestling Federation Supreme until I come up with something better, which sounds really stupid. An SWF Uprising. So we're gonna take it from there. I'll probably get together with Ed on that one, even though he didn't want no power, if you will, in the staff. It ain't gonna hurt to go to my right hand man, if you will. I have to agree with that, Callum. That's true. It is better than last year's. There's no doubt about that. Um, but Ed saying Showdown. That's a possibility. That's going to my roots when I ran Renegade Championship Wrestling. Our show was called Showdown. Ed and I did Outlaw Championship Wrestling. We called the show Showdown. Could be paying homage to some of our past. So we could do that. Showdown and Uprising. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm feeling it. Not bad. It's not bad, Ed. Let's put it this way. It's better than calling it Supreme. SWF Prestige. He's yelling prestige at us. DOA is. I love it. You guys are throwing feedback. I love it. I'm looking at it, reading it. Alright. Looks like I'm going to have to go make some new titles. Going to have some main rosters here. 2 main rosters and a woman's roster. Bye-bye house show. I think that's what you guys want to see. Short Fire. Well, that's way different. Short Fire. I've never heard that name in my life for a show. Okay. Alright. Well, as I said, I was hoping to do a show later. I don't know how I'm going to get to it now. But I'm definitely going to do a show tomorrow. But if I can get to a show tonight, Backfire's not another bad idea there, Bear. But that being said, because everything's in AI, Ace. We set the matches up and it's computer versus computer. You'll see me do this, like, I'll show you. Like if we just go here, I put that controller right there. Boom. And I let the computer run it. Whatever happens, happens. I have no control over the outcomes. You guys don't actually connect to each other to compete. Might not be a bad idea, Mike. Right, nobody controls it. The AI is in full control. So basically, you build the character, you create the gimmick, we just run the matches. And the AI has fun with it, and we sit back, watch, and I'll call the match. I'm going to go here. I'm going to hit SWF, SLS again. Let's see what we come up with. I'm just going to do SLS first. This is why I don't get all that unnecessary SWF one. What's going on, Rebel? Yep, I do. Gato Fruck. Did I say that right? Rock and roll. Fat Bert. Freaking Fat Bert. Angelo Woods. Oh, I know, Powerhouse. You'll get your world title shot. Blake Cena. Blake Cena. There you go. Okay. Why have I seen that name before? I'll put in Blake Cena like this. See some. Blake Sinister. Blake Anderson. Lemon Drop Senior. What in the world? What in the world am I reading? Strawberry Delight. Okay. Some people have some weird names, man. But hey, at least they're being creative.
Dad, do you have any more?
No. I don't think no Blake Cena. I had to look. I had to see what it's saying. Union Jack. What is that? Let me see this guy. It's going to be a British fella. Wow, he's flamboyant. What is on his face? Oh, the flag. Interesting. Alright. I'm definitely going to have to be getting a hold of Ed here. See what we're going to come up with. What do you want, Powerhouse? First pay-per-view. Yeah, the first pay-per-view's coming up soon, brother, and that's probably where your title shot's going to take place. The same with Amber Young's title shot to the women's title. Someone banned Feck from typing. Feck's saying someone banned him from typing. So let me scroll back up here and see what happened. Okay, let's see. I'm checking for you, Feck. Interesting. If that did, lemon drop. Alright, let's see. Huh. It won't scroll back far enough for me. Alright, we'll have to do this way. Just bear with me. How do you find Blake Cena, rock and roll? What's the hashtag? I looked for him, couldn't find him. Oh boy. That'll take a while. There'll be a ton of John Cena's to look through. But we'll give it a shot. I think you said that was all John Cena's in one word. Razor. Don't worry, I'm working on effect. I think you're still there. I'm doing a bunch of things at once here. Johnny Mundo. There's that damn Lemon Drop Senior guy. There's Lemon Drop Junior. Not seeing no Blake, unless I missed it. I don't want no Lemon Drop. What the hell's wrong with you? Get a Lemon Drop. Hey, look, it's John Wiener. Oh, wow, there is other pages. Yeah, wow. I'll be okay. Good call. Jeez almighty. Why do I always forget there's other pages? Fail. Fail. Oh, what? Wait till I'm done. Y'all are crazy. Get Lemon Drop. Get Drop. No. I wish there was a put in alphabetical order. J.R. Rader. Okay. Babyface Carter. There's another yellow guy. I did pass him. Uh oh. Psycho Richard. I'll be okay. Third page. Okay. Aaron Wilson's on it. Oh, I guess it'd be this guy. Yo, I'm fail. What is this? What are you doing? DOA be blocking people and shit. By mistake. Alright. Alright. Gotta do it the right way. Okay. Let me see. I gotta go into my creator studio. Gotta launch my dashboard. Gotta go to my community. Okay. Feck West Real King Heel. What? Is that the right one? I think so. I've unfortunately had to ban a lot of damn people. Holy smokes. Alright, Barry, be safe. Alright. Feck, you should be good now, brother. You should be good. Yeah, we've banned a lot of trolls. Idiots. Bunch of dumbasses. Just for no reason wanting to act stupid. The Berserker. Dead Cena. Oh my gosh. People are hilarious. Alright, I guess I'm going to see if there's anybody else in here right now that doesn't have their character on the roster that might be interested. Since I'm here, might as well do it now. Yeah, I do, Callum. I have it. After all, it was free for me. Kinda, sorta. You're stuck on lemon drop. Stop it. What's going on, Gordon? Alright, well, it looks like we've got the votes in. We're going to go with a Raw SmackDown type of deal. Going to have to split the roster. We're going to have a women's only show. all goes well, I'm going to knock out a show this evening. If I can't, what happened tomorrow, one way or the other. So, I have no idea who's going to go where. Like I said, I'm going to have to do a little drafty draft. Make it interesting. I don't want to say who's going to go here, who's going to go there. That would be unfair. I'm going to do Lemon Drop. If I do Lemon Drop, I'll download him as a Jobber only. I really wish I knew who created the character legitimately and get in touch with them. And again, I could. Maybe I'll do that when I go up the air. Because it has their name attached to it. I'm not going to check it out now. That's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to check and see how I'm doing with my uploads. Hey, I've been downloaded 777 times. My images is where it's getting a lot of them downloaded. So, I do have our briefcase, the SWF Trump card uploaded. So, instead of dragging this out any longer and going on and on, I'm going to get in touch with Ed here in a moment. See what we can come up with. I know I had to reach out to somebody else, see if they were going to put their character on the roster. We're going to find out. So, nonetheless, like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Click the bell. You won't miss any notifications. If you enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up on the way out. Sup, Mr. P? Mr. P's in the house. But yes, like I said, if you have a woman's character and you're not on the roster and you'd like to have her join, let me know. We're always looking for characters, P. And that's why I tell everybody, if you need somebody, you want to join SLS, which is Sports Lounge Studios, SLS, SWFS hashtags. Get them up on the community creations. I'll grab them. I'm probably going to give everybody who's been listening to this, half hour to an hour tops to get anybody they want uploaded to the community creation so I can get in there and download them and grab them. This way I can add them to the draft. So, and chances are the draft will be done live. That's probably going to happen. So, welcome back, Daniel, but we'll be leaving here in a second. So, alright, let's do this. I try to let everybody have one or two characters, but you have a male and a female, and I'm alright with that. Alright, now, let me see here. Brenda Watts, Jackie Briggs, Selena Lopez. There we go. Oh, you forgot Samantha Young. That's different. Gonna get Mr. Blade. What's that, Callum? Please, what? Test Gabriel, please. See if he's able to download. Why wouldn't he be able to be downloaded? What's going on, Silver Eye? Which one of these characters is your favorite, Mr. P? Oh, okay. That makes sense then. That would be why you didn't say it. All these ladies, which is your favorite? That's the one I want to download. This way you'd be into it more. She's the most plainest I see. She's got the most detail. He said all of them. see, Callum. Hold on. And Brenda Watts it is. There we go. Rick Blade and Brenda Watts added to the roster. Gabriel Yamamoto. I'm assuming that's who you meant, Callum. See? I can download him. But like I said, I have all my packs. I have every pack available. Brenda sends people to the era penitentiary. Oh boy. What in the world is this about? I got him, Mr. P. I downloaded him right away. And I want to let everybody know this. Here's your fallback when you create your characters a bunch of different times. Like we got Beck and West here, and Brandon Ace was going to make a new character. As you can see, he's got 2 versions of himself up. And I had the conversation with him, and I told him that when we use universe mode, I have everything unlocked I can unlock. Cal, if I didn't say that already. There you go, Blade. Go get yourself some grub. You remove your character from the universe mode, you put a new one in. Your character goes all the way to the bottom and has to work their way back up again. So that's the negative of it. Let's see. SE9. Whoop Gang. We had Whoop Gang before Silver Eye. I grabbed him. Alright. I see you don't have, I can't remember the poor girl's name. Elizabeth Wildcat. So since you don't have her up, you have these 4. I guess I can pick one of these. VC. Maybe I don't speak the lingo. What the hell is VC, Callum? Ooh. Puppet's very different. Yeah, I have everything unlocked. So I have all them. I have all that. I can go into play, I can go normal. See, Bobby Lashley, Dusty Rhodes, EC, Hanson, the greatest of all time, the Randy Savage. I really like this Dusty Rhodes. The look. Alright, Silver Eye, I'll grab you tomorrow then. And then I like this Ric Flair. But that's what they wrestle in too. That's so stupid. They should have ring attires to go with that. It's alright though. I know I was going to add PPF Gamer's character to the show and never did do that. Let me see if I can find him. Because he had one of the packs that I did not have, but now that I have it. I get the Fallen Angel. Captain Do. Jeez. Time I see and hear that name, I crack up. Terrifier, there's the name. There you go, PPF. Yes, please do that. Please do that. I appreciate it. Man, some of these characters are very interesting. What is this? I know that face. Okay. Callum, stop it. That means we can get PPF's character, Silver Eye's character tomorrow. That's 2 more to the roster. Callum, you're a nut. No need to apologize. You're giving me the shit just like I'm giving you the shit, brother. All is well, brother. Man. Please, the lemon drop. Oh, boy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's already been on an hour. I've been online. I actually plan on just dropping this for a few minutes to mention we're going to have an all-woman show and a secondary show, whether it be NXT or a SmackDown. So, clearly going to go with the Raw SmackDown style split. I'm going to get in touch, like I said, with Ed. I'm going to do some dinner for me and the kids over here. We're going to figure it out from there. We're going to we'll add Elizabeth Wildcat to the roster. We're going to add PPF Gamers, Fallen Angel to the roster. So they can be included in the draft, even though we don't have them downloaded just yet. So, wow. Alright, so, nonetheless, I appreciate every single person who's been here. I appreciate the love. And so is Sonya. Downloaded Sonya as well. What did you use for the hashtag? Probably PPF. I don't even know why I asked. He loves his Sonya Adams. She's a bad woman. Well, at least the women's roster's growing. I gotta love that. There we go. Got them both. Alright, PPF, I appreciate it. Good deal, good deal. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It'd be good to have you back on the roster. I just didn't get you at the beginning because I didn't have the one pack, whatever it was on your character then. I don't remember which one it was. Oh, I'm sure you've got more than a couple more too. But yeah, right now I'm trying to limit everybody to having 1, maybe 2 at tops. I don't want nobody having more than 2 singles wrestlers or more than 2 tag teams or 2 females, 1 of each or something. But the more I let people have, the less spots are open to more individuals. So I'm trying to get as many individuals in here as possible. So, but if we have the room and we don't get members, trust me, you'll be on the list of people I call. PF. So if there ain't no final last questions, if you will, or comments, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can go make dinner for me and my daughters. Uh, and I'll be on here later, hopefully for something. We'll see. Narazo, don't have him on the roster yet. Can't wait to get Narazo on the roster. I don't know if you've even got the game yet. Don't worry about it. I gotta tell everybody, late or not even here, it don't matter. That's what the replay button's for. All right, PPF, be safe, brother. And I do want to say this to everybody right now. If you're in the chat, go to everybody's channel and everybody sub to everybody. That's how you grow this community. That's how you make this community work. We need more good channels, and the only way to find those good channels is if we as a community subscribe to one another and help each other grow. Help each other grow. So, and Narazo, if you ever get the game or have the game and get yourself up, please. Yeah, bad news. Well, I'm just saying, bad news probably. You don't have the game yet or whatnot, but if you ever get yourself made, SLS, SWF hashtags, I can find you. Probably no Narazo this year. What kind of stuff is that? Exactly, P. Exactly. We're only as good as the people who are around us. And I can't be happy with the guys I got right now that are in this channel talking. Those who aren't here because they're busy, ain't been here yet. I appreciate it, Daniel. Uh, but this channel has grown leaps and bounds over the last couple of months. Over the last couple of months. So like I said, I can't be happier. I mean, we were in this rut. We weren't moving. We weren't doing something that we wanted to do. And I looked around us to see what was what. And I said, "What's the problem here?" Ed and I really thought long and hard about it. We said, this part of us doesn't feel right. This part of us seems to be an issue. We separated ourselves from certain things, and we grew as a result. And I couldn't be happier. It was the greatest thing we could have ever done. And each and every single one of you that are here are a reason that we are where we are. I haven't seen Young Samurai. I haven't seen Twitch. Two big supporters of this channel. If you guys aren't subscribers to the Broken Gaming Network or Young Samurai 18, get your ass to those channels. Subscribe to those guys. Make sure you give them guys some love and support them when they're on. Even if you can't watch the show live and you get the alert on your phone, jump in there, give them that thumbs up, show them some love, take off if that's what you got to do. But by all means, make sure you give them some love. I'm hoping to do something tonight, Mr. P. If not, I will be doing something tomorrow for sure. For sure, indeed. It all depends on how long it takes me to do the things I need to do here tonight. We'll see. I normally try to do my shows before my wife is home. She works till 10 Eastern. So if I can pull something off before she gets home, I will. But between now and then, I got to make sure I clean up. Got some laundry to do, dishes to do. Got to clean up some things. Things that I make sure I take care of before my wife gets home. She's going to be at work busting her ass all day. She needs to come home and do nothing. Just like when I go to work all day, I come home and hope to do nothing. So I like to do it both ways. So I'm going to do those things, take care of those things. And if time permits, we'll put out something. We're going to put together something. So, alright, y'all. I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate every single one of you for being here again. Can't say it enough. So, for SLS Gaming Network, I'm your boy, Doug Bishop. Y'all be safe. Y'all take care. And I will be seeing you when we be seeing you. Later!